Close your eyes, come to me, feel alright. Just dance with me all through the night, turn it out, close to you. I feel good, 'cause I just know feeling of you. Give it to me, baby. Feel alright. I feel good. Just want you step with me, dance with me, here with me, feel alright. I feel good on you, alright. To make a groove all night. Close your eyes, come to me, feel alright. Just dance with me all through the night, turn it out, close to you. I feel good, 'cause I just know feeling of you. Give it to me, baby. Feel alright. I feel good. Just walk your step with me, dance with me, here with me, feel alright. I feel good on you, alright.
Good morning, everyone. Oh my goodness. So we have this fun Real Game Awards to take a look at. And we were going to, on the tail end of covering Comics Friday, we were going to cover it. We didn't have time. I'm kind of glad we waited because it's a little bit longer. Well, let me look here. What was it? 35 minutes. So we can kind of break this down. But I'm going to be honest. I have watched a couple videos on it. I haven't really dived into much of it, but I watched a couple. I think it was Portion Sword Run did a video on it and kind of talked about this, what was it, Salacro situation with them featuring their game and them not being very happy about it. And I know there's definitely pushback when it comes to the angry video gaming nerd being featured. So we're going to take a look at it all. Good morning, everyone. We've got Raymond. Can we listen to Twisted Sister? I Want to Rock. So I thought that was so funny. Like, legitimately, my two worlds colliding when it comes to, like, metal music. Well, I guess Twisted Sister's definitely not metal. They're hair rock, but hair metal maybe. And then culture war bullshit that we cover from time to time on here. The groomer fist, I guess is what they're calling him, because he started seeing his girl when he was, or his ex-girlfriend when she was 15 is the allegation. I really don't care. We tried to watch one of his videos. I don't know. What was it? A month ago. And I legitimately cannot stand at all the way that he talks. Like, I absolutely hate it. So we gave up in like a matter of 2 minutes. But, Victor Rosario, welcome to the freaking channel membership. I appreciate you. Shinami? Okay, yep, I believe you. Good morning, Colin. Good morning, Spethy. Or do the I Want to Rock song, but the SpongeBob version. No, there's actually a really good It's not SpongeBob, it's the other little guy from it. The one that always tries to steal the formula. I forget his name. There's a song by Jairus Johnson where he actually includes that. And it's fucking incredible. It's amazing. And I love that song, but I hate that it uses the weird, like, oh, I know one of you guys know his names. Like, one of you guys. Come on now. Good morning, Robert. Good morning, Gary. What's the sponsor? My Pillow, Tesla. I don't know if he had sponsors. He crowdfunded it, right? So basically a little bit of a Plankton. Thank you, guys. And TLDR was that if you wanted to vote in these real, quote unquote, real game awards, right? You had to pay $30 in order to vote. I guess the voting was staggered. I seen a video yesterday that said they didn't like the way that the voting was done. That I don't know about, because I would absolutely not pay $30 to vote on a video game. Stop it. I better turn my desktop audio on. What else do we got here? We got, I don't know if you pronounce it George or Jorge. Geez, everyone was responding to the Real Game Awards from the side-scroller channels. Yep, we're about to. Good morning, Pika, who just got back from the gym. Friggin' motivation early in the morning. Maybe it's not morning. Maybe it's evening. So then, okay. We're actually, let's switch to this scene. Because for some reason my live chat's not showing up, and we can go full screen this way. So we've got the Real Game Awards. Are you guys ready? James says voting is for the woke. That's what I'm saying. Democracy? Who the fuck wants democracy? Actually, it's pay to vote democracy, right? Yeah, so that doesn't quite work. So, I've heard different numbers thrown around. Now, I have no idea how much this man actually made, but it was $30 per person to vote. I have heard the number 10K thrown out, and I have heard the number 30K thrown out. Now, both of these are huge, huge numbers. Either way, right? And only reason I'm mentioning that is because I want you to keep that in mind as we go through this. I better reset my speed here. Because the production value is not what you would think that kind of money brings in. And this was not done live, by the way. Actually, you know what? I'm going to do this. Let's do this. I want to show you guys how you can do this correctly before we go into how Side Scrollers has done this, right? Or Stuttering Craig, right? Good morning, Tevia. So this is Nick Nocturnal. You guys may not know who he is, but he's huge in the metal scene. He does a lot of reactions. He does goofy videos like reacting to metal TikTok, or he covers news, right? Also, Electric Callboy just came out with a new song. You guys should check it out. That has nothing to do with it. But I am going to show you his setup when it comes to a self-funded. Mind you, you did not have to pay to vote, right? You did not have to pay to vote. It was done on a Google spreadsheet. We actually did it live. And then I was going to clip it, and then the awards were here. So I never got any time to do so. But no pay to play. No pay to vote. This was done strictly by Nick. His ad revenue. And then he did have Sweetwater as a sponsor, because Sweetwater is, right, the guitars and stuff. But I just want to show you. And this is all live, mind you. Originally done, originally on Twitch, and then they switched, once the program was over, he basically did the re-upload on YouTube, right? So this is live. I'm just going to show you a little bit. And
What's up, everybody? I
How
hope you guys are
good
doing
the
well.
production
You
is.
know
Now-
exactly. Tyrant, a Barrett Welch.
Okay,
Let's go.
Disembodied Tyrant wins breakdown of the year, right? Not only that, but you've got, okay, wait, was it Disembodied? No, it was Ice. Oh, it was Knock Loose. It was Year of Knock Loose. Mind you, Knock Loose won, right? For Suffocate with Poppy. They had members of the band accept them, right? They had Austin Dickey on. They had different people in the show. They had a lot of really cool things for a YouTuber doing an award show. The only reason I am showing you this is to show you how it can be done. It can be done live, it can be done well, and it can be done with big names. If you're not a douchebag. The problem is, most people think Stuttering Craig is a douchebag. And it was really good, and I want to talk. No, it was from last year. I've talked about that. So keep that in mind again when we're going through this. The gold jacket is hideous. It really, really is. It really is. But it worked. AC Shadow's reviews are surprisingly positive, Todd says. That's actually really funny. Because the two videos, and I didn't watch either one of them. I think one was Young Ye and maybe Skill Up. I don't remember. And that I got recommended said, I played 5 hours of Assassin's Creed Shadows and I have concerns. Or something like that. So I haven't really looked into it. And it's not really a surprise to me if they're positive just because it's Assassin's Creed, right? It's a big franchise. So I am curious. Now I'm going to look them up. Shit. Is that a web? No, James. Okay, you want to hear about Mullet? Okay. I got to tell you guys a story real quick because I see Reese. So Reese has been posting on his community post more, right? And he posts this girl, and it's going throughout the years. And her name is Liv Morgan. So I'm like, is that the same girl? Right? She looked very like Jamie Presley in the beginning. Did she have work done? He's like, no, it's just makeup. I'm like, okay, well, I gotta look her up. She's hot, right? Looked her up. Her whole shtick is she's mad at her boyfriend. And mind you, the worst part about it all is that her boyfriend, who's Rey Mysterio's son, has the worst fucking mullet in the world. I'm not kidding. Worse than that one you just saw. I went down a rabbit hole. His mullet is disgusting. Disgusting. It's long. It's like as long as my hair. It's ridiculous. I saw your post and yes, it's fucking awful. It's fucking awful. And the weird thing is I remember growing up with Rey Mysterio, right? Because I watched wrestling when I was young. Super handsome man, even though he's like luchador, wears the mask, but he had been on mask, right? So weird to me. So weird to me. Like I said, James Roth is more of a family man these days and a good dad, and Craig took advantage of him and not caring, keeping up with the internet drama. Now many think James took a side. Well, here's the issue with that. That, if that is true, I don't know if he's came out and said that, right? So, first off, has he? And second off, that would be a really terrible, like, that would just show Craig's character, if that's true. That would show what a terrible friend he actually was. That's kind of fucked up. Good morning, Punk. Raymond said Rey Mysterio was my idol when I was like 7. Right? That's what I'm saying. It's so weird. He's let his son walk around with that fucking hair. Gross. Crystal said Craig always annoyed me. Seemed to jump to the Go Woke Girl Boat crowd. Started to appear on Geeks and Gamers stuff. Yeah. Guess we need some volume here, huh? That would probably help a little bit. Let me know how the audio mixing is, by the way. You know what? I did slow it down. I'm sorry. I can't watch it at just regular speed, though. We won't put it crazy high, but we'll put it a little bit higher. Mostly because his name is right. Okay, that's fair. That's fair.
Get over here!
Okay. Is this like Looney Tunes animation?
Screw that Hollywood bullshit. This is for the fans.
Oh my god, that AI voice is so... We're 30 seconds into that. Did you hear that AI voice? Oh my god. It's loud as fuck? Okay, I was afraid of that. Oh. It's probably because I still have it on rival settings. Da-da-da, where is it? Desktop audio. Alright. Let me know if this is any better. We're gonna go from loud as fuck to probably you can't hear it, but we'll see. Good morning, Hooded. Good morning, Mad Cabal, who seems to be my biggest fan nowadays. Asking a friend to be a part of a show and putting together makes you a bad friend. Not asking a friend to be on a show that you know is going to cause controversy and get you in trouble. Yeah, that's kind of shitty if you're not open and honest about what could happen. It was never about Anti'WoKe to be, about the game journalists, to be fair. Okay, we'll go in with that mindset. It was more about journalists, which, I'm sorry, makes very little sense. It should be about the games, right? Who gives a fuck about the journalist? I'm sorry. Do you guys follow any journalists because you're interested in all of their opinions and give a shit what they have to say? Or do you follow games to play games? I'm just curious. That AI voice is
Welcome
so
to the
bad,
Real
though.
Game Awards, baby.
Oh my god, the AI voice. Could you not... Okay, I'm sorry. Again, $30 to vote. And you could not afford to pay a voice actor? Or, if we're talking about friends here, right? Like with the Angry Video Game Nerd, why not pay one of your friends to do the voice acting? Probably, if you were a good friend, they'd do it for free. I would never charge anyone. That's crazy. That's my friend. That's terrible. That is not AI. No fucking way. No way that is not AI. No way. Listen to this.
Welcome to the Real Game Awards, baby.
If that is not AI, I'm a fucking marshmallow. That is the worst voice acting I've ever heard. That is not AI. There's no way that is not AI. I'm sorry. I call bullshit. Good morning, Steph. Wait, why isn't my spacebar working?
Hey everybody, and welcome to the Real Game Awards. I'm Stuttering Craig, and I want to let you know, this is not an industry show. It's about you, the gaming community. And with that said, there's been a lot of talk about our award show and some confusion about what it is. So let me just kind of tell you exactly what it is and what you will and won't see on tonight's show. You will not see a 4-hour show with 3 of those hours.
Did anyone else? All I heard was you will not see. It's my brain. I apologize. Wait, Robert, did you actually confirm that it wasn't AI? Because there's no way.
Being trailers that would have been paid for to be on here. You will see several indie devs who you suggested that we wanted to feature for free.
Right, so instead of paying for advertising, you made the people that literally boost your channel up pay $30 to vote. He's acting like it's very weird to me because he's acting like he's better than the Game Awards or other Game Awards, and we've already had Game Awards, you know, voted on by people. It's called Golden Joystick, right? But He's acting like he's better because he doesn't take sponsors when literally you charge $30 a vote. $30 with a crappy green screen. Yeah, that's what it. If you hear, I don't know if it's just me, but listen to the background noise.
You won't see a giant industry circle.
It's extremely loud, very not well mixed, right? And distracting. To me,
that just ignores all the issues that are affecting the industry. You will see a show that celebrates the best and the worst in gaming in the past year. You won't see any awards that were voted on by the gaming media. Did you know that at Jeff Keighley's award show...
Wait. Hold on, because I do know that he has, like, best journalist, and it's, like, people, like, bounding into comics and shit. So is he saying that they were excluded from voting? Because that would kind of have to be what you're saying here. And the weird flex that you will not see gaming journalist votes, it's voted on by real people that paid $30. Quit fucking playing.
90% of the vote, 90% goes to media outlets. That means only 10% of the vote goes to you. They don't even think you should have a vote. See?
Every single major award show is voted on by people who are within that industry. And if I'm being completely honest with you, that's...
I love the quality. At $30 a vote. I mean, I'll check. I've got it at $7.20. We'll up it to $10.80, but it didn't get better.
That's how it should be.
Does that make sense? No, of course not. Which is why you will see awards that were 100% voted on by you, our voting members. You won't see any celebrity cameos. I promise you that. You will.
Oh my God. Why is it so? I have no idea. Like, I'm gonna try the premium bitrate. It's just a bad quality. I think that's what it is.
See marginally successful YouTubers that you probably have never heard of before, and regular gamers like yourself to present awards. And you won't see acceptance speeches for winners because, let's be real, you don't care.
Yeah, actually, I think that's really dumb. That was one thing I showed you guys in the Nick Nocturnal Awards, right? When Knock Loose won something, they got one member. Actually, Knock Loose won a couple things, so they had a couple different members, right? Like they had Courtney on there from Spirit Box. They had so many people. The only people they really weren't able to get on was not this last year, but 2023, when it was kind of like, it's kind of hard to get some people on that wear masks and that are unwilling, that have only ever done, Sleep Token. They've only ever done one interview. So it's kind of hard to get them on, but acceptance speeches are some people do care. No. Ruben he said he did this on his cell phone, if I remember. Please tell me you were kidding. I really hope that's not true. He couldn't even get Adobe for a month after all. Where'd the fucking money go? He pocketed that shit. Wait, Todd, you gotta send him to me. I want to see.
You will see an award show that was built by you from the ground up. All categories, all nominees, and all voting done by you. And what I think doesn't matter. Ultimately, the Real Game Awards is a show for gamers, by gamers. And with that said, I'm glad you're with us tonight. If you'd like to be a part and maybe help grow it moving forward, head over to therealgameawards.com and consider becoming a voting member. We greatly appreciate that.
Wait, why would you become a member now, though? Right? Like, it's not going to happen until next year, so you have to pay $30 a month till December in order to vote? That's weird. So many are saying that he pocketed it all. Oh, he for sure pocketed it all. For sure. I mean, we'll see if there's, something here that looks like money is involved. That animation may have cost some. That AI voice did not. You can get a free app for that. So maybe a little bit on that that animation in the beginning, which was very cool. I'll give them that.
Let's get to the awards for the first category, Best Story. Hey, games give us thrilling action, but others capture our hearts with.
All right, we're gonna guess these as we go along because I think it's gonna be very predictable. Also, my best story of the year last year would have been. I don't know. I played so many games last year. I don't know. Let's see what they are. I would say
Unforgettable
Spiritfarer,
storytelling.
but it is what it is.
Your nominees are Black Myth Wukong, Final Fantasy
All
VII.
right. Probably. Okay, what are we guessing here, guys? For the best story. Now, mind you, Final Fantasy Rebirth did just come to PC. I'm just putting that out there. It's huge. It's like 160 gigs. It's huge. I'm guessing Final Fantasy. I've not heard anything but good. I really, really want to play Unicorn Overlord. It's not on PC, which is fine. I can play it on my PlayStation. I'm a cheap ass. My guess is Final Fantasy. We'll see. Who picked these? Okay, the people that voted the $30 were the only ones that got to pick, or vote, rather, instead of, I don't know who picked, like, the initial ones, because I feel like there are other games that could have been included, right? Neva, Close to the Distance, there's a lot, but we'll see.
VII Rebirth, Unicorn Overlord, and Like a Dragon Infinite Wealth. And the Real Game Award for Best Story goes to, with 32% of your votes.
No way. All right. Yeah, no Metaphor Refantasio in this either. Robert just, whoops. For some reason, sometimes when I click Robert's links in the chat, it like crashes my thing. So he admits, who admits? Stuttering Craig says that? Does the voice actor, wait, total runtime of the whole show it says is 50 minutes. That's not true. It's 5 minutes here. Oh, that's because there's a pre-show. Okay. One VO you're probably familiar with. Did the VO actually say it was him? Because I don't believe a word Stuttering Craig says. You know what I mean? Black Myth. I'm not dissing Black Myth. It's cool. You can start to use other people's powers when you get it right. Like, I haven't got much into it. But, I don't know. All right. This is a popularity contest amongst everything's going to be Black Myth and Stellar Blade.
Black Myth Wukong. Hey, congrats, Game Science.
Presenting the award for Best MMO.
Oh my god, you
Leaps-
guys, see this back here? Okay, this is funny. The only reason I'm pointing this out is because I've been doing this a long time. I've used, when we did, me and Hooded Justice did the besties a long time ago. I'm almost 99% sure I used this stock background, right? So, no production there.
Supporter of the Real Game Awards and producer at RetroWare Games, Justin Silverman.
You might have forgotten what the MMO
I don't
acronym
know who
actually
this is.
stands for after
Does
all these
anybody
years.
know who this is? Anybody familiar with Justin Silverman? Does it say how many schmucks paid $30 a month? No. I wouldn't know how to even find out that information because he didn't set up like a Patreon or something, right? He set up his own website, so that could be relatively hidden, I'm assuming, is probably the purpose of it. I don't know if he's ever provided any sort of transparency there. Looks like nobody's ever heard of him. Okay.
Let me remind you, massively multiplayer online. But what does it stand for emotionally? It's a bunch of strangers banding together under one banner to fight a common enemy. and
Reese,
sometimes each other.
I knew that.
Just like all of you who've come together to vote on the best
Okay, Justin Silverman is the head of Retrowave. Okay.
MMO of the year. And your nominees are Final Fantasy XIV, World of Warcraft.
Let's see here. I mean, WoW should probably win, but I've also heard really good things about Final Fantasy 15. I'm not a big MMO person, so this is not my category.
RuneScape and Guild Wars. And the Real Game Award for Best MMO goes to, with a massive 62% of the vote,
so yeah.
Final Fantasy XIV. Wow. 4 games that launched anywhere between 14 to 24 years ago. Yeah, you guys pick nothing new, huh? I guess that makes sense. The MMO genre is a lot like a good D&D campaign. If the players are really invested and happy, and the devs are paying attention, it'll last forever. And let's hope this award show has that same kind of dedicated support. Appreciate you guys, and thanks for letting me be here.
You're welcome, buddy.
Presenting the award for Best Racing Game, YouTuber and
All I can find is that the animator of the intro admitted that it is John voicing it. I bet John himself doesn't want to admit it. Okay, well, he sounded absolutely fucking terrible. Like, if that is real, and he admits that he voiced that, actually, you know what? I hope he does it. Let people think it's AI. That's embarrassingly bad.
professional race car driver, Camelot 331.
Few genres are as fast-paced and adrenaline-fueled as racing games, and trust me, I know.
Oh, this is the guy that... I remember him. Comicsgate was gonna crowdfund a car rap for him or something.
I'm a professional
I don't know if that
race
ever
car
happened,
driver.
but I
promise.
thought it was pretty
Okay,
neat.
it's very, very true. Okay, and usually I would say something about stunning graphics, but none of your nominees are really known for graphic powerhouses. They were really just built around fun. And your nominees for best racing game are
I don't
Park
care
Garage
okay, wait,
Rally.
What? Who makes these nominations? I mean, it is what it
Circuit,
is. I'm letting it play.
Nightmare Kart, Victory Heat Rally.
Yeah, I mean, Gary, it's
And the
fun
Real
to
Game
make
Award
fun
for
of. You
best
gotta at
racing
least
game
you gotta at
goes
least
to,
realize
with
that.
54% of your vote,
I mean-
Nightmare Kart. Now look, we can't win them all,
Nightmare Kart?
okay? Trust me.
I don't know
I've
what that
won none
is,
of them,
but
and I've never got to feel the crown on top of my head. But maybe you feel a little bit of that after this.
Cody. His
Now,
name's Cody,
presenting the
apparently.
award for
See?
biggest cash grab.
Reese, you know somebody. We got to win for today. I applied to your faction and okay. I'm probably gonna play some rivals today. Let's be real. Let's be fucking real. I will say, the new mode is absolute trash. Absolute trash. I hate it so much, but I am addicted so much. I love everything about it. Right now, I'm working on getting my new outfit for Penny, and then I'm gonna make my Penny awesome. I love that game, not the new soccer. Who wants to play soccer on Marvel Rivals? Whatever. I just want the Star-Lord outfit. And I don't know any of these games. I don't actually either.
Grab, the voice of a disenfranchised generation. It's a Gundam.
What do you mean, Todd?
Sometimes it feels like the industry is
Oh,
more
I know
interested
this
in our
guy.
wallets than our enjoyment. The nominees for the biggest cash grabs that
He's
took
like
monetization to outrageous.
What is it called? I don't think he used to be, but I think now he does like the what's the YouTubers where they have the like avatar for them? I forget what they're called. A lot of people use them. Oh, they have a name. Come on.
Just new levels in 2024, leaving players feeling cheated. And your nominees are The Last of Us Part 2.
Okay,
Remake-
what? Okay, well, this is funny. If we're being honest here, let's be honest here, okay? We're talking biggest cash grab, right? So The Last of Us is out immediately because it was $10. I don't know about Horizon or Outlaws. I've heard mixed reviews on Outlaws. The biggest cash grab of the year I've talked about, VTuber. Thank you, Robert. Thank you, Cowboy Bebop. Tekken should absolutely win. I've talked about this till I'm blue in the fucking face. I actually went on there and a couple days ago and picked up Clive a little bit more to see if I would like it. I still don't like playing Clive. I still like Azucena the most and Rena and some of the others. But Clive is very clunky. He's very slow. But whoever did the stuff with Clive knew what they were doing. It's so good. I don't like playing it. I like watching it. I'll play somebody else. Anyways, just full, to the brim with microtransactions. Again, I will say that I have never seen more microtransaction in a game than I have in Tekken 8. And I would also almost go as far to say that it has more microtransaction than a standard mobile game. And those are full of them, right? It's that bad. It's that bad.
Remastered, Horizon Zero Dawn, Remastered, Star Wars Outlaws, and Tekken 8. And the Real Game Awards for biggest cash grab goes to Jeff Keighley for the 2024 Game Awards. Man, did he rake it in.
Can't criticize Jeff Keighley.
Okay.
Okay,
well,
that was
49% of your...
See, yeah, this makes no sense. So I'm guessing people that voted for this have no idea what they're talking about, right? Right? The Last of Us was $10. $10. Tekken 8 base was $70. Plus all the microtransactions. Absolutely ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. I want to play Last of Us.
Your vote went to The Last of Us Part 2 Remastered. Take that, Neil Druckmann, you dickbag.
All right, thanks, Papa Gundam.
No,
all right, let's hand out that Real Game Award for the best sports game.
I want you to look at these transitions for the money that is put in.
All right, thanks, Papa Gundam.
So
all right, let's hand out that Real Game Award for the best.
If it's $10, it's super cheap. Exactly. You got the remastered for $10. I'm telling you, Tekken 8 is not a cash grab. I said out of those, it absolutely is. If that's your... I would say more like, maybe that came out this year, that Funko Fusion is more of a cash grab. There's definitely games that are more of a cash grab. Tekken 8 is so bad with the microtransaction. It didn't need a remaster. That we can agree on 100%. There was no need for it. It was 5 years old, 4 years old. I don't remember exactly. But it was $10. If we're actually, they didn't make that much money. Now Tekken, on the other hand, they with the fucking microtransactions, they're making bank. An upgrade was $10. A new game was $60. Yes, absolutely. Anybody that's buying the remaster was probably just upgrading it. And if you're buying the remaster, you're just buying the game, right? So $10 for an upgrade, I didn't think was a bad deal. And you did get a lot of extra content with it. You got the horde modes and the kind of survival modes and stuff, and that was kind of fun. You got new outfits, and you guys know how I feel about that.
Sports game, and your nominees are NCAA College Football 25,
Okay,
Rocket League,
sports
WWE
game.
2K.
I really hope this doesn't win. I've never seen anybody, I think maybe one time I seen that talked about, and that was to announce that it was free on PS Plus. That's it. My guess is Rocket League. I know a lot of people like that. And then the customization in the wrestling games are incredible. And it's free on PS Plus. You know what's so funny to me, right? Is you get these people going, oh my God, Epic Game Stores or Amazon gave away Suicide Squad. And it came out this year for free. That's literally what they're doing for the wrestling games too. It's weird.
24 and Harry Potter Quidditch. What? Okay, sounds good. The Real Game Award for Best Sports Game goes to, with 51% of your votes,
that's kind of what I figured.
Rocket League. Congrats, guys. All right, as I mentioned throughout the Real Game Awards, we wanted to feature some amazing indie games and developers because guess what?
But if it's anything like that mode in Rivals, I fucking hate it already. I played it a little bit because they had a Batman like car one time, and I thought it was really cool.
Indie developers, they need as much love as they can possibly get. I mean, we're talking solo devs and small teams that are creating just amazing games, some that kick the shit out of AAA titles that have massive budgets.
I would argue most.
These games have heart and are driven by teams with passion, and that is exactly why we love games to begin with. The best part about this, they don't even know they're going to be featured on our show tonight, which is part of the fun. Let's check out the trailer for our first indie title, Abathur. Abathur!
Oh, this is very Conan. Oh, it's a pixel game. Fuck yeah, I love pixel games. But it looks more Metroidvania. Doing the whole half episode together. Oh no! Todd, that's what they did with Cobra Kai also. Oh, that sucks. Like real Conan shit. It looks cute though.
Presenting the award for Husbando of the Year, Crazy
What?
Fox Lady VTuber Kirsha.
Hi.
Hold on. Hold on, guys. Please listen to this again. They said, presenting the award for Husbando of the Year? All right.
Hi, I'm Kirsha, and I've got the honor of presenting this year's Husbando of the Year award. Whether they were the ultimate ally, a charismatic leader, or just plain swoon-worthy,
Oh
the nominees for
my God,
Husbando of
what?
the Year showed us what true loyalty and charm looks like in 2024. And your nominees
Is it going to be
are
like all love and deep space?
Kazuma Kiryu,
All right, let's see here. Okay. Husbando of the Year, you guys. This is a real category right now. Okay, I don't know. I'm guessing Barrett, but we'll see.
Barrett Wallace, Broly, and Ichiban Kasuga. And the Real Game Award
Jesus.
for
Raymond
Husbando
said
of the
sweet
Year,
Jesus, straight
with
to the Gooner shit.
41%
Yeah,
of your
that didn't take
vote
long.
goes
Husbando.
to Barrett Wallace.
Yeah, that's what I figured.
I have got to respect a himbo who likes guns so much he grafts one right onto his freaking arm. I really hope he takes it off at bedtime, though. Things could get awkward real fast if he's got a hair trigger and no safety. But seriously,
So the Game Award was
stand up for
pandering,
his
but the anime
principles,
chick is
loyal
not
till the end.
pandering. I mean, jiggle physics are pandering, for sure. For sure. Like, the fact that you know if they're doing a husbando, which is a stupid word, category, there's going to be a waifu one, right? Like, it's all pandering. Stop it.
Kind of guy, a loving father, and a beefcake.
Cringe
What
levels
more
is
could
on
you
Mob
want in a
Psycho numbers.
husbando?
Fuck yes.
Definitely a deserved win for our guy Barrett.
Though to be fair, I am just
Presenting the
staring at her
award for
boobs.
Waifu of the Year,
So I don't know if that's a
producer
me
for
problem
Nerdrotic
or
and
like...
co-host of Board Choices and Saucy Saturdays, X-Ray Girl.
Fierce, brilliant, and unforgettable. Waifus hold a special
I
place in our
knew
hearts. The nominees for Waifu of
All
the
right,
Year
let's see.
were the perfect companions
Oh,
for
what is that little kitty? I love it so much. Okay.
our adventures in 2024. And your nominees are
We already know
Eve,
Eve's going to win,
Tifa.
right? Okay, so we've got... Oh, wait, we've got Zenless Zone Zero on here. Fuck yeah. Okay, I mean, I already know Eve's going to win. Like, we already know this. It's not... I would
Bernice,
pick Juliet. but-
Juliet, and the Real Game Award for Waifu of the Year goes to, with 49% of your votes, Eve And in all honesty, I enjoyed playing Stellar Blade so much, so I am so glad that
I would love to see Tifa now also join Tekken, but I don't play Tekken enough to care. I just think it would be cool. I don't know.
Eve won. Oh my gosh, I played that game even twice. So I'm very happy that she is the waifu of the year.
Presenting the award for Best Third-Person Shooter, lead supporter of the Real Game Awards,
She is the
Alec
producer
Baldwin's
for
finger.
Nerdrotic. Okay, I think she's also, if I remember correctly, I think I've seen her work with MVP, who's a comic streamer, on Warhammer stuff. I could be thinking of the wrong girl, because I don't follow her, but Eve has so many costumes, I can understand this. Oh, I can get it too. I really want to play Stellar Blade, it's just expensive.
Person shooters combine strategic gameplay with
Anybody
immersive action.
know who this is?
The
Alec Baldwin's finger? No. Oh, okay.
nominees for Best Third-Person Shooter brought us precision, teamwork, and thrills from over-the-shoulder
That's
perspectives
actually the
in
funniest
2024.
screen name.
And your nominees for Best Third-Person Shooter are
Okay, what do
Warhammer
we got
40K,
here?
Space Marine 2,
I only haven't played. Oh no, I guess I didn't play Space Marine either. Helldivers was a disappointment for me. Out of these, I'm guessing Space Marine is gonna win, right? Like, we're doing the you're super predictable in your likes and dislikes kind of thing.
2, Helldivers 2, The First Descendant, and Earth Defense Force 6. And your winner of Best Third-Person Shooter goes to, with 52% of your vote,
That was so easy.
Warhammer 40K,
That
Space
was
Marine
so
2.
easy to pick
The Warhammer developers said they wanted to make a fun game and deserve to win this
Oh
award.
my god, wait, this has to be. Is this a green screen or is this regular? Because I can't tell. It's really hard to tell with these things, right? I think it's. I don't know, but he's got Dustborn back here displayed. Like, holy weirdo.
For
Is
more
there any
gaming content,
surprise I
please
haven't
check out
played
my
any of
personal
these? No,
YouTube channel,
none
Alec
whatsoever.
Baldwin's Finger.
He never, ever misses.
Presenting the award for Best FPS is the excellence of elocution and author of Gothic Western Ghost of the Badlands, Razor Fist.
First-person shooters put us directly in the action, giving us
Oh,
pulse
hey, it's
power.
Goonerfist. Okay, this is the guy I can't stand listening to, and the fact that D. Snyder, the D fucking Snyder, just still makes my day.
Sounding gameplay, intense firefights, and unforgettable multiplayer moments like being called the hard R over an Xbox headset. The nominees for Best FPS set the standard for the genre in 2024. And your nominees are Call of Duty Black Ops 6, RoboCop Rogue City.
This is so limited in there. Okay, fine. I'm not a first-person shooter. I saw Robert play RoboCop, so I'm gonna go with that one. Yeah. I bet
Stalker
it's going
2,
to be
Heart of Chernobyl.
I don't know
And
what
the
this
Real
one.
Game Award for Best FPS goes to, for the 1000th time, Oh, I'm sorry, wrong Game Awards. With 53% of your
Yeah,
votes,
I was right.
RoboCop Rogue City. Gosh, that's a shame. And just when we were about to enter Black Ops History Month, well, congratulations, Robo, and stay out of trouble.
I wonder if maybe Pika, it's because you talked about that kind of stuff. Oh, yeah, I can't do it. I got into a fight with D. Snyder's son. Shut up. I mean, that kind of makes you cooler, Tony. I'm not gonna lie. It really does. But about what? Now I need to know. Razor Fist is trying to appeal to the right-wing Christian gamers. It's so weird to me, right? Like, the people that say they're anti-censorship, the Razor Fist, the quarterings, most of us have always known that they're just lying, right? They just want what they want in their video games and can't handle that there is a diverse amount of games, whether it's AAA or indie, out there, and not all of them were made. Like, okay, there is a game coming out that I am so excited to play, and it's the stupidest game ever, but we're playing it on Valentine's Day, and it is going to be the month of love. It is a dumb game, but it is going to be fun. It is not made really for anybody except for to be a joke. It's called Date Everything. You get these pair of glasses and you can date everything in your house. I'm like, that's a perfect fucking Valentine's game. It's an indie game. It's fucking goofy. It's silly, right? It doesn't have to be this crazy, like, culture war bullshit. Except for the amount of games that they're putting up for awards are fucking ridiculous. D. Snyder's kid made a weird Gooner comic and got mad I was calling it such and wouldn't promote it. He's CG adjacent. Wait, I need to see this, Tony. Also, I feel like I've promoted Gooner comics. Like, I don't like, doesn't mean they can't have good stories, right? Like, I wouldn't call Born of Blood a Gooner comic, but every single one of us would fuck Giaris. I'm just saying.
Now, we all know in 2024 there were some stupid decisions made by a lot of dumb companies in the gaming space, like Ubisoft's entire year. But we're not going to give an award to them this year. Who knows?
Hold on. Did he rent out an arcade to film this? Because it's clearly not a green screen anymore. Like, because he's moving places. So did he? Okay. Razorfist begging Melody Mac to not leave him. Video dropped on Smash JT. I seen, well, I've talked about it before. The dude was caught, like, jerking it. And then the weird shit about him dating his girl, or started dating a girl when she was 18 and he was 31, but turns out they actually had been talking since she was 15. Like, whether or not it's true, again, all allegations, but it's fucking weird. Speaking of allegations, Marilyn Manson is officially cleared. Who didn't see that one coming? Have you read Dean Cain, the All-American Lawman? Absolutely not. That sounds fucking awful.
Maybe next year you'll want to make it a category or
So
something.
what's the cutoff here? Because RoboCop was 2023. Does this shit show have any rules or standards? Seems unlikely, right? And you're absolutely right. I did not think about that. So you're all pointing out MMOs. Those were old too, but those are kind of an ongoing game. So, I mean, no.
This year, it's all about the best companies who went above and beyond to deliver great games, support their communities, and show what gaming companies can achieve when they prioritize you. It's such a simple process. It's ridiculous. Your nominees for Best Company are From Software.
It's going to be FromSoft.
Team
I'm not
Sony,
even going to pause it. It's
Saber
going to be
Interactive.
FromSoft.
And the Real Game Award for Best Company goes to, with 49% of your votes,
That's not
From
even hard.
Software. Congrats,
Like, these
guys.
people are so
And now let's take a look at the
predictable.
best fighting game. Your nominees are Dragon Ball Sparking Zero, Tekken 8, and Under Night in Birth 2.
It's going to be Dragon Ball.
And the Real Game Award for Best Fighting Game goes to, with 51% of your vote, Dragon Ball Sparking Zero.
Shocker!
Here's another trailer
You
for a
guys
great
are
indie
so
title by
predictable.
Altered Orbit Studios. You ever heard of them? Probably not, which is why we wanted to feature them. That's exactly the point of this. Here's a trailer for a brand new original shooter inspired by classics, featuring thrilling set pieces, destructibility, smart enemies, and a fleshed out story taking place with an immersive game world. This is Sulaco, or Silico. I don't really know.
Sulaco. So I'm going to mute it. I'm going to let it play so you guys can look at the gameplay. But they're kind of pissed. They were kind of pissed that they put this in their Game Awards without permission. They were like, we had nothing to do with it. I just found out about it. We want nothing to do with it. Don't associate us with them. Like, I think it's funny, but I do remember Robert talking about this game when we did best games of the year. Now, I haven't played it, but I do remember him saying it was really good. Raymond says, imagine saying prioritize you while taking $30 from people to vote. I mean, the irony is incredible, right? The funny thing is I don't even think they see it. I don't even think they see it. That's really, really fucked up. But if I like first-person shooters, I might check it out. I do not. So, Looks neat. Fucked up of Craig to do though. Yeah, I mean, I don't think he really cares, but I have an article on Slack over on my website from 2021. Is it still in early access? I think it is.
Experience, composer, audio director, and sound designer known for his work on the Myth series, Oni, the Halo series, and Destiny, Marty O'Donnell.
Hello, and thanks for having me on the big show. You know, multiplayer games bring us together, and whether it's through competitive matches or cooperative adventures, these nominees for Best Multiplayer Experience created communities,
Tony,
rivalries, and unforgettable gaming memories in 2024.
I'm not even surprised considering I never heard them talk about games like Lords of the Fallen, right? I had talked about that game a lot. Like, how fucking cool it was. But now that the devs from Lords of the Fallen are saying they don't prioritize DEI, right? If you know Lords of the Fallen, it makes sense. It's fantasy, right? Monsters. Now you'll hear him talk about it. It's weird. It's not surprising.
Are Warhammer 40K Space Marine.
All right, multiplayer experience. It's going to be Warhammer.
2.
Why am I even trying?
Helldivers
like
2.
These people are so predictable.
Call of Duty Black Ops 6. Fortnite. And the Real Game Award for
Marty
Best Multiplayer Experience goes to,
Vitamins jingle. Shut
with
up. That's
52%
so cool.
of your votes,
Holy shit!
Helldivers 2.
I was wrong. Helldivers sucks. I know people love that
So,
game, and that's
congratulations
a hot
to the
take.
team
I
at
did not
Arrowhead
have
Game
fun with it.
Studios. You made a game that I would have been proud to have been part of the team that made. You know, as a matter of fact, if I remember correctly, a few years ago, I was part of a team that made a game about orbital drop shock troopers who dropped feet first into hell. So, great game. Congratulations once again.
Presenting the award for Worst Bait and
surprised.
Switch,
Wow.
the YouTuber that rams pop culture, entertainment, and Hollywood news through the business financial lens of reality. Valiant Renegade.
I don't know who
The
that
bait
is.
and switch. One of the most
Anybody
egregious
familiar
crimes
with
that a business
Valiant
could commit
Renegade?
against its own customer base. Promising one thing and delivering another. It's your old boy Valiant Renegade here, and the Renegade Nation is celebrating now roughly 4 years on YouTube. And
This whole thing is like, it's kind of, hey, fellow kids, like, what are you doing, right? But it's also like, we hate the game industry. Let's celebrate it. It's weird.
since day one, we have made a commitment, a pact to our audience out there to always put the business and financial lens of reality.
Wait, are you talking about the Flintstones one that's like da-da-da-da and growing? I fucking remember that. Oh my god, that's a weird core memory that just got unlocked. I don't like it.
To Hollywood, to the entertainment industry, and in this case, to gaming. And the gaming industry has committed some serious crimes this year, but tonight, we are here to give you the 4 nominees for the worst bait and switch of the year for 2024.
God.
Not every game lives up to its promises, and in 2024, that happened a lot. The nominees.
Wait, hold
for
on.
the-
Let's predict the nominees. Oh, I don't know bait and switch. It's gonna be Suicide Squad. Velguard. It's all the ones that they don't like, right? Maybe Star Wars.
The worst
Yep, that's
bait and
the
switch
one.
from a
Fuck
gaming
yeah!
company in
Oh my
2024, which misled players with marketing, promised features, and just frankly didn't deliver on all the hype, are the following: Helldivers 2, Star
Concord. I should have known. How does Concord... Okay, hold on. This makes zero sense. How does Helldivers get the last award, but also in the worst bait and switch? I got 2 out of 4. That's not bad. It's going to be Concord.
Wars Outlaws,
You guys are super
Concord,
predictable.
and finally Dragon Age: The Veilguard. And the worst bait and switch for 2024, with 42% of your vote, goes to Dragon Age:
Oh,
The
wow.
Veilguard.
Okay,
Congratulations
recency bias.
to
For
Dragon
sure.
Age: The Veilguard for s***ing more dick than Alyssa than a time
Oh my god. Did anybody else see Melissa Mercante on David Jeffy's stream, by the way? It was entertaining.
massage parlor.
Presenting the award for Best RPG, board member of the Real Game Awards, Mark the Cyborg.
Role-playing games let us shape our stories and explore rich worlds filled with adventure,
I don't know,
customization, and
Mark
discovery.
the Cyborg.
Your nominees for
I don't
Best
know what this
RPG in
is either.
2024 took us on unforgettable journeys, and your nominees are
Oh my God. Samuel said for $150 a year, guys, not $30 a month or whatever, $150 a year, you can suggest categories, nominate, vote, and attend the Real Game Awards in the near future. It's pre-recorded. Stop the cap. Oh my God. Wait. For $1,337 a year, you can not only suggest, nominate, and vote, but you will be listed as a sponsor of the Game Awards. Stop it. Everybody that put money should be listed as a sponsor. It's not that hard to make a list and have it play at the end like a credits rolling. You don't get any thank you until you pay $1,337 a year. Please let that sink in what a scam this is.
Final Fantasy VII Rebirth,
Okay,
Unicorn
what is this?
Overlord,
Best RPG? Personally, me, I would say Unicorn Overlord. Metaphor's gonna win.
Metaphor Refantasio,
Oh, wait,
and
no,
Dragon
maybe
Quest
Final
III
Fantasy.
HD 2D Remake. And the Real Game Award for Best RPG goes to, with 42% of your vote,
Oh, I was right.
Metaphor
Ooh.
Refantasio. Honestly, great job on that one, voting members,
I've
because
only
Metaphor
played
was
about
my
an
personal
hour
game of the year.
about
And
it.
honestly, if you've not played it, I would strongly recommend it. It has a
It's
phenomenal
just, I
story.
have such a hard time with like some RPGs getting into them, especially the Persona types. It's like, God damn, just get to the fucking point. Let me explore. Let me do something. That's why I love my open world shit.
With some great characters. It plays
James
similarly
is
to
writing
Atlas's
him a check
Persona
right
games,
now,
but
I
with a lot more
figured.
tactical depth, so there's a little more strategy you can work in there. And the setting isn't a modern-day Tokyo thing like the Persona games are. It's a high fantasy world with dragons and sorcery and all sorts of really cool stuff. You should really check it out.
Presenting the award for Best Action Game,
Tibia
editor of
says he still
Clownfish
needs to
TV,
beat it, which
Neon.
is crazy to me because I get your notifications, right? Because I have them on. And I always see you're like at like in the 20s, like you're like at part 22 or 23 or something.
Action games are at the heart of gaming, delivering fast-paced
Oh, wow.
gameplay, epic moments, and unforgettable
What
set
is this
pieces.
animation?
The nominees for Best Action Game gave us the adrenaline rush we craved in 2024. And your nominees are Stellar Blade,
Okay,
Black
actually, I mean, obviously we know here that Stellar Blade or Black Myth is gonna win. Like, they have the same 5 fucking games for every category. I got Metaphor on Steam, and I also bought Persona 3. It's really hard for me to get into them. It's really hard, because I have they say, like, the TikTok generation has no, attention span. That's me, just older.
Myth Wukong, Warhammer 40K Space Marine 2, Final Fantasy VII Rebirth, and Indiana Jones and the Great Circle. And the Real Game Award for Best Action Game goes to,
look, it's the
with
He-Man
34%
liar.
of your
Yeah.
vote, Stellar Blade.
Yeah, that wasn't
Thank you so
surprising at
much
all.
for
I'm actually, I've heard a lot more good about Indiana Jones than I have, but I've also heard good about Stellar Blade. I'm gonna play it eventually, I swear. Hooded said, "Hey James, I bet your check bounces faster when Wait, hold on. I need to learn how to read, guys. Hey James, I bet your check bounces faster than when LeBron James see a basketball." Oh, yeah, okay. Probably. I actually saw I may have told you guys about this before, but there was a really good video from an animator about Clownfish TV that you should check out. She got a lot of hate from it, but she kind of exposed the lies that they put out there because she works in the industry, right? It was really good.
letting me announce the award, guys. This has been Neon from
Joseph,
Clownfish TV.
so many
we will
of those
talk
AOL
later.
discs.
Not every great game comes with a high price tag. The nominees for Best Value gave us great experiences without
whatever
breaking
angle
the
he's
bank,
shooting at
proving
here
that
is a little
excellent
less
gameplay
blurry. That's
doesn't
a
have
good
to come at a premium price. And your nominees for Best Value are Warhammer 40K Space.
Best Value? 2 of these games are free. What the fuck are you talking about? I mean, obviously it has to be either Fortnite or First Descendants, otherwise it wouldn't make sense. But it's going to be Space Marine.
Marine 2, The First Descendant, Fortnite, and Power World. And the Real Game Award for Best Value goes to,
I saw that.
with
She's good. She is
41%
really good.
of your votes,
I actually
World.
watched them. I'm
Hey,
not.
Congrats, Pocket Pair.
I know
Good luck with
nothing
that
about
lawsuit against
animation.
Nintendo.
I just enjoy it, so I think it's interesting to learn the other
Let's play
side
an
of it.
NES game, something I've never played before. Hey, what's this? Huh? It's got my name on it?
Oh, is he gonna
Just when I
like?
thought I played every frustrating,
advertise his
ball-busting,
game.
rage-inducing game. Angry Video Game Nerd 8-Bit is to the pack. Platforms, you name it. And of course, everything wants to kill you, especially the bosses.
Yeah, this
they're
is an
big,
advertisement.
they're bad, and they're ugly. Some of these enemies I've faced before. Yeah, coming back to haunt me. This is personal.
Samuel said he sent me an email about the FAQs on why they charge money. It's for gatekeeping. Stop it. Oh my god. I'll look at the email, but that's the lamest reason I have ever heard. Someone from the industry doesn't like someone critical of the industry. No, she's very critical of the industry. Obviously you have zero idea what you're talking about. She exposed their lies about the industry while also being very critical of the industry. There is a huge difference, right? Yeah, I definitely will, Raymond. It's good though.
Yeah! You know what? This is no ordinary NES game. This is my NES game.
Thank you,
Angry
Captain
Video Game Nerd
Obvious.
8-Bit, coming soon to the original Nintendo Entertainment System.
That's
on a
pretty
real
fucking
cartridge.
cool. Oh, I gotta admit, that's
and the
cool.
Nintendo Switch, PlayStation, Xbox, PC, and wishlisted on Steam.
That is cool though.
Presenting the award for Best Early Access Game is lead supporter of
Oh!
the Real Game Award.
This is easy. It should be Fields of Mystria. Let's see what it actually is.
Jenny.
Early access games are those that
Or,
offer the players a unique
Traveler's
experience as
Rest,
part of a
there's a
game's
bunch.
development journey,
That's an older
with some of the
one,
best experiences being that of a full game well before launch. The nominees for Best Early Access Game really set a new standard for what early access can be in 2024. And your nominees are
Anybody know what
Hades
this
2,
is?
Power World,
Okay, easily Hades 2, right? It's not gonna be Hades 2, but it should be Hades 2.
No Rest for the Wicked, and Delta Force. And the Real Game Award for Best Early Access Game goes to,
The
with
moment of
70% of
silence.
your votes, Power World.
Power World.
So as a programmer myself,
I've heard really good things about it. It was on a lot of people's best of the year. I'm just not a Pokemon person.
I really appreciate when developers offer early access because it gives a unique insight
This guy looks
into
like an
how
egg with
a
a
game
wig.
evolves
Oh my
over
God,
time.
he does.
And Power World
Oh my
especially
God.
because they're such a unique game and that they're trying to usurp Nintendo at their own game, so to speak. And
And they're
really, they
getting
kind of done it a little
sued
bit better.
for it.
And it's thanks to that, with the involvement from the players like yourselves, really make it a special game.
Presenting the award for biggest industry failure, video game culture commentator, and the most dangerous man in 40K, Archcast.
The games industry has had a fair few
don't know
rocky
these
years in the
people!
past, but very few can compare to the Tempest.
Why is Hades 2 here? Isn't it uber woke? Okay. No. But to their standards, yes. Like, if I remember correctly, is it Aphrodite Black? I could be wrong. I could be wrong.
That was 2024. And so, the category Biggest Industry Failure exists to highlight those games that over the
Oh
course
my
of
god,
the year...
okay, so this is biggest industry failure, okay? Let's guess, because I know we can do this collectively, right? Concord. Suicide Squad kills the Justice League. Dustborn and Star Wars, right? Because they're super predictable.
year left gamers feeling
It's the
the
main
most
character's
despondent,
sister, okay.
disappointed, and just downright upset. You have been spoiled for choice this year, but your votes have narrowed it down to 4 titles. Star Wars Outlaws.
I was so close! I was so close, you guys. I forgot about Veilguard. So, again, I want to reiterate this to all those in the back that haven't heard me say this before. Suicide Squad, well, it outsold Stellar Blade. So if it's, yeah, it lost money for sure, but it still outsold Stellar Blade. And it was buggy as hell, and I still haven't gone back. Again, for all those in the back, it outsold Stellar Blade. There is a reason for that.
Concord, Dragon Age the Veilguard.
I'm going to say Concord. It's got to be Concord.
Squad killed the Justice League.
If there's...
And the real
no reason
Game
why it would be
Award
any other
for
one.
biggest industry failure goes to Concord.
Yeah,
With
I mean, that was pretty
well-deserved
obvious.
81% of your votes. Concord was by far the single biggest failure in gaming in 2024. A flop
Easily.
so resounding, it's
That
an
may be one of the biggest, not just in 2024, that may be one of the biggest failures in gaming, period. Like, that was absolute. I don't like AI. I've said that before. But I saw a video that had redesigning Concord's characters done by AI. And it was really, really good. Simple, simplistic changes to help those character designs, which was awesome.
echoes through the entire
And
industry.
it still lost $250 million.
Presenting the award for Best Video
imagine how
Game
much
Journalist,
Stellar Blade
lead
lost.
supporter of the Real Game Awards, and YouTuber, Smash JT.
2024 saw a drastic shift in how video games and the entire video game landscape has
Oh my
been
God,
covered.
this guy.
And gamers have emphatically rejected how traditional.
If you guys, it's a smaller channel. His name's Potion Sword Run. The only reason I even ever keep up with the drama with this guy is because he covers Smash JT a lot. He's a really good channel though. Stellar Blade didn't cost WB billions. Neither did Suicide Squad. It didn't cost billions.
Traditional access media has worked. In fact, why am I even wearing this? I'm a gamer. I'm not trying to be professional here. Gamers have turned to other outlets
Oh, he's
like
so
YouTube
silly.
and X to get their...
You guys, he's so quirky. He's a gamer. He's not trying to be professional. He's just like the other guys. He's so cool.
information in the gaming world, because gamers have spoken and they feel like it comes from authentic voices. This year's nominees definitely reflect that and should send a major signal to the games industry about
Raymond
how
said, oh God, this guy started a civil war in the anti-woke community and it's hilarious. It actually is really, really funny, because if you're gonna fight against censorship, you've got to fight against the woke right or the Christian right or whatever they're calling it nowadays, right? You've got to fight against it all. And he, to his credit, to Smash JD's credit, and I don't care for a lot of, well, anything I've seen. I've only ever watched one video, and I've seen people cover them. But to his credit, oh wait, maybe two videos. Because he tried to say that Devolver had gone woke for a game that came out years ago. And I was like, you're fucking stupid. But, to his credit, he at least calls out both sides to some degree, right? And it's actually hilarious.
gamers get their news. And your nominees are Savvy, John F. Trent, Kirsha.
What? Okay, best game journalist. So these people were not allowed to vote, right? He made that clear in the beginning. The fact that he has John F. Trent, who literally is like the bounding into Christianity guy, is wild to me. Kirsha, I think that was the boob girl in the beginning. Endyman, I think I have heard of that before. Does he use like a avatar? Like not a picture, but like this, right? I think Savvy is that girl that I said was kind of, I liked her, and then I never looked her up.
And Endymion. And the Real Game Award for Best Video Game Journalist goes to, with 33% of your vote, Savvy. I want to personally congratulate Savvy for winning this award in the inaugural year of the Real Game Award.
Are they actual journalists or are they just YouTube? I think they're just YouTubers, right? Maybe. I know John F. Trent does the, Well, he used to do Bounding into Comics, right?
It was very stiff competition, and every single one of these nominees honestly kind of deserved it, but Savvy stood out above the rest of them because of, I don't know, I gotta be honest and say...
YouTube, yes, used to recommend me and Andy Mun's videos. I asked YouTube not to do that anymore. I don't think I've ever watched a video, but I feel like I'm familiar with the name, but I don't remember that picture. So I don't know if he uses an avatar or if maybe I'm thinking the wrong person. I don't follow these anti-woke weirdos. Like, they're just all weird to me. Just have fun.
Just how incredibly autistic she is with her deep dives and finding out nuanced information that nobody else seems to get to because of her dedication and getting into those
I only know
nitty-gritty details that most
and I would not
people
call
in the
him
logical
the
world
best of
stop
anything,
before
let
they
alone
get to the
journalist.
resolution. So
That's
congratulations again to Savvy. You deserve this, and I am so excited for you.
Now presenting the award for worst
they're not
video
gonna-
game journalist,
oh, yeah, they don't-
founder of
They should have let him do an acceptance speech. That's cute.
the third biggest Steam group in history, DEI detected Cabrutus.
The nominees for the worst
What?
game journalist represent.
Is this the guy that made that? No. Is this the guy that made that woke detector that we went over? I wasn't.
Video game journalist, founder of the third biggest Steam group in history, DEI detected Cabrutus.
The nominees for the worst game journalist represent the most baffling takes and the most out-of-touch journalists that we have in this industry, showcasing that doesn't matter how good of a professional you are.
I don't know if it's that
you
guy
can
or
still be
not, but
entirely
we
out
went
of
over
touch with
that
what
list and it
gamers want
was
from this industry.
absolutely
And your
ridiculous.
nominees are Nick Calandra, Paul Tassi,
Worst game journalist. I mean, we already know who's gonna win. They hate Alyssa Mercante.
Alyssa Mercante,
Because being called autistic is totally a compliment now. I must have missed the joke. I mean, obviously it wasn't that funny, but I don't even.
and Rebecca Valentine. And the Real Game Award for the worst video game journalist goes to, with a whopping 76%
Yeah, that
of
was
your
pretty
vote,
fucking
and to
obvious.
no one's surprise.
And I don't even know who the
Alyssa
other three are.
Mercante.
And the only reason I
Unfortunately,
even
this
know
industry-
who Alyssa Mercante is because they made her famous, infamous, right?
Is filled up with people like Alyssa Mercante, journalists that don't even like or play video games. They're just in here for the money and for the
This
clout.
guy will never
Because
see
video
what a
games
real
are now a
vagina looks
mainstream
like.
entertainment.
No, but he's
This
got
is
his
why the Real Game
fleshlight.
Awards is so important.
That's
because it gives
probably
us
shaped like
gamers
a Sailor
a
Moon.
voice in all of this.
You know,
it is
character.
time to take games back.
Every year, the big three companies
oh my
are
God,
anchored by.
from who? That's so weird. This like self-righteous, totally fabricated pedestal they put themselves on. It's time to take games back. You can make games. Ask Grums. He's only years and years and years late, right? Ember is totally coming out, guys. But Paul Tassi writes for Forbes. Okay. Who are they taking it back from? I don't understand it.
By their original intellectual properties. I mean, they're called system sellers for a reason. They're characters you know and the games you love to play. So let's see which ones you voted on as the year's best. Your nominees for Best Nintendo IP are Mario.
Wait, we're just doing IPs now. Okay, well, Mario's gonna win. Probably. I don't know. I didn't know they just did IPs.
Pokemon,
That's so weird.
and Splatoon. And the Real Game Award goes to,
I
with
would say-
55% of your
Oh,
votes,
Zelda. Okay.
Zelda. And your nominees for Best Microsoft IP are
Okay, so we're just doing
Minecraft,
IPs. Okay.
Doom.
There's three. You don't think? Okay. All right. I mean, knowing this crowd, it's gonna be Doom, right?
and Call of Duty.
This whole thing is just
And the
sad
Real
to be
Game
honest.
Award goes to, with
it's funny to
63%
laugh
of
at.
your votes, Doom. And your nominees for Best PlayStation IP are God of War,
Yeah, okay. So didn't even include Last of Us? Cool. God of War. I mean, I'm guessing Stellar Blade's gonna win, but it should be God of War, right? From the people who thought gamers wanted ugly chick with no tits. So there are hundreds of games that come out each month. There are most of them that have beautiful women with giant titties.
Astrobot, Stellar Blade, and Helldivers 2. And the Real Game Award goes to, with 44% of your votes,
should be God of War though.
Stellar Blade.
What
Finally,
is
let's hit-
this, Robert? What is this? Is this real? This is, oh wait, oh, it's from Comes. No, I want this to come out. I need this to come out. I'm putting it on my wish list. It's called I don't think it's supposed to be like Ember, but it's from Comes. Unveil a tale brimming with secrets in the hidden desires of Ember. And it's just a girl. It's just literally that girl. Oh my God, there's a dick. Okay. Yeah, what the fuck? Nah. So no Metroid. No, because they tourist. Oh my God. From Comes. Let's read this description. Okay, hold on. This game is not safe for work. Visual novel. All characters depicted in the game are 21 years or older. This visual novel includes nudity and graphic sex, including oral, vaginal, anal, and non-penetrative sexual acts. Some of them. Oh my God! Oh my God! It will probably come out before Grum's game. Let's be real here. We already know this, right?
One more indie trailer before we get to our last categories
Unfortunately,
of
this
the
crowd thinks the new God of War is woke. Oh yeah, I forgot about that. Because Thor was big and Agrabota was black. Oh my God, it's offensive.
this year's show. This is Tribreaker from Lily Mo Games.
Ooh, that was loud in my ear. I don't know if I've ever heard of this at all. No, it's a shooting game. It's not for me. No way you can stream that on YouTube? No way. No fucking way. I'm not being mean. That just didn't interest me, so now I skipped through it.
Presenting the award for Best Jiggle Physics, winner of tonight's Real Game Award for Best Gaming Journalist, Madam Savvy.
What? Presenting the award for Best Jiggle Physics.
Thank you so much, everyone, for voting me as your
That's
top
so
journalist
funny.
for the past year. In truth, I
Yes,
just
that
enjoy
is
digging
that
through
girl.
information and
I
making
was
social
right.
maps to better understand the industry that we all know and
Uh-oh,
love.
she just
But
did a
I, like
happy
many of
speech.
you, do enjoy some of the finer details in life, especially the ones that don't have to be indulged in, but when they are, can make for such a titillating experience. Gaming isn't just about mechanics, it's also about visual storytelling and creativity, and this particular category highlights just that. These are your nominees
It's gonna
for
be.
Best
We already know it's
Jiggle
gonna be
Physics.
Eve, right?
Zenless Zone Zero, The First Descendant,
Yeah, it's gonna be.
Stellar Blade, and Lollipop Chainsaw.
Though it
And the
probably should be Zenless Zone Zero. They just did an update to fix the asses, like fix the views. But
Real Game Award for the Best Jiggle Physics, with 72% of your vote, goes to Stellar Blade.
yeah, that was easy.
Art truly imitates life in 2024's hottest release, and we couldn't be more gracious to the.
Wait, what the fuck, Reese? The way, okay. But not big name properties like Suicide Squad, Star Wars, Indiana Jones. Just saying, look at Rivals. When you play to the audience, people will come. If you play to 5% of your audience, people will dip. Right, that's why there's like 4 or 5 games a year that nobody likes, and it's pretty predictable from the very beginning, right? I personally enjoyed Suicide Squad. I know other people didn't. My biggest issue was that it's called Suicide Squad Kills the Justice League by the end of the meta. Obviously, they didn't kill the Justice League. It was dumb, right? The ending was dumb. I wanted to kill those motherfuckers. I wanted them to stay dead. But I digress.
Developers for sharing their story, their vision, and their creativity with all of us. Remember, these types of physics mechanics are handcrafted.
Kongu is so right. I tried to like First Descendants. I really, really did. It is not good. For a free-to-play game, I guess it's fine, but look at Marvel Rivals, right? That's a free-to-play game. It is beyond addicting. It is my new favorite thing. I absolutely love from the design choices to what you get in the Battle Pass, which is cheap. I love that game. I had no interest in First Descendants after playing it for maybe 5 hours. I never went back.
Crafted carefully by creatives all over the world, and it takes a little bit of extra special effort to put these into video games. So it is my hope that you'll actually tag some of your favorite artists today, or possibly in the future, and give them a little bit of love and thanks for all the hard work that they do. They really do make this world a much more colorful and vibrant place in a way that no other group really can.
And she's
so
super
please spread
cute.
some
I
love,
like her.
and thank you all so much
I don't
for
know
making
anything
this
about
so
her, but I like
very
her.
special.
She seems charismatic.
Presenting the
and
award for
endearing.
shitty ass game of the year, internet icon, and the
Rehab
angriest
for Marvel
gamer you've
Rivals.
ever
I'm
heard.
not going that far.
The
I'm
angry
gonna keep
video
playing
game
and
nerd.
keep being addicted. No rehab for me.
Great. Another award show. This one's called the Real Game Awards. I mean, come on. What, like the real Ghostbusters? Were there fake ones? I mean, that makes no fucking sense. Real clever, Craig. Anyway,
Not
they
really.
asked me to present the award for the shitty-ass game of the year. And if there's one thing I know better than good games, it's shitty games. So these ones are nominated by...
All right. It's going to be Dustborn, Suicide Squad. The same 5 that they don't like always. The Veilguard, Star Wars, and Concord. Like,
You, the fans. Let's get to it. So the nominees for the shitty-ass game of the year are Concord, Dragon Age...
Yep, I was right. The only one in there is not, Star Wars. It's going to be Dustborn, or I don't know, any of these.
The Veilguard, Dustborn, Suicide
It's
Squad,
gonna be
Kill the
Dustborn.
Justice League. And the winner, or I guess the loser in this case, is Dustborn. Dustborn.
Yeah, shocker.
More like Dustbin. Playing this felt like digging through a dumpster trying to find a Twinkie that expired in 1994. Anyway, thanks for letting me present the Shitty Game Awards, the Real Game Awards.
Oh my
you real
God.
assholes.
And here we are, voting members, your game of the year. You suggested games of all sizes and genres, except card games. Sorry, Velotro. And your 8 nominees for game of the year are Astrobot, Black Myth Wukong.
Okay, so here's the game of the year. It's obviously going to be either Stellar Blade or Black Myth, right? Like, that's all it's been so far. I called a troll on a live for asking Tyrone what the boys and wait, I don't know what you mean, C Movie Studios. Why is something that is woke make something ultimately bad? Oh, because hold on. Gay people, women, people of color. That's pretty much all it boils down to, right? That's kind of all. Like, girl bosses are bad, even though we kind of had that conversation, and the only actual girl boss that I was ever told about was Rey from Star Wars. That's it.
Stellar Blade, The First Descendant, Space Marine 2, Zelda Echoes of Wisdom, Final Fantasy VII Rebirth, and Unicorn Overlord.
I mean,
And the
Unicorn
Real Game
Overlord's
Award for
win,
Game
but
of the Year
whatever.
goes to, with 31% of
Yeah,
your
I knew
vote,
that.
Black
easy.
Myth Wukong.
Like, there's no indie games in here, barely. I mean, Unicorn Overlord is a little bit, but, like, every single game, 90% of the games were AAA games. Like, I don't understand it.
Now, voting members, this has been an absolute joy bringing your voice to literally
That's
thousands
it?
of people online. It's an honor to carry that weight that I totally don't.
While giving passes, you're absolutely right. While giving passes to Ripley and Sarah Connor. Because they need somebody, and that's the only one you ever hear. Well, I actually do like women in media because I like Ripley and Sarah Connor. Right? That's the only one. It's like, no, you're probably young when you watch those, and it's the same thing, but it's very weird. Doesn't matter if they're gay, black, or women. It depends how they are implemented and forced with stereotypical stuff just for a message. Right. That's how it should be. Right? That's how it should be. But look at the reaction to The New Witcher. Look at the reaction to the new Naughty Dog property. Immediately, people saw a girl and went, oh, woke, washing my hands of CD Projekt Red, right? Come on now. Look at South of Midnight, which is gonna be a fucking banger. I don't care. I'm so excited for that game. South of Midnight, the mechanics, the stop motion animation, the fact that it comes from We Happy Few, which had an original idea, not the best on execution, that worries me a little bit, but they see a black woman and they're like, oh, woke. That should be how it is, how it's implemented, right? But it's not. It's not what happens. Both uglified, both snarky. Stellar Blade was no problem. Wait. You're gay. I'm sorry. You're gay. If you think... I'm sorry if you're not used to my channel. I am just an asshole. Welcome. You're definitely gay if you don't think Siri is hot. Like, there's just no around it. If we were to measure beauty on an objective standard, she would still be fucking up there, right? Now, the girl from the Heretic Project, I thought she was really cute, but even as we reacted to the Game Awards live, and I was like, we can all agree she's hot. And there were a couple people that were like, I don't know about that. I don't know about that. So I get that. I'm gay, yes. Lesbian in a man's body. There we go. No, I'm just fucking with you, but I mean, Siri's hot. Come on now. Come on. Not sure I'm excited about what Canadians think about American Southern folklore. I mean, I am. I'm fucking ecstatic for that game. That I've been looking forward to that one for a long time, and it's gonna be awesome.
Don't take lightly. Now, with that said, next year, none of this pre-recorded stuff, we're doing it live. So make sure to follow us over on X at Real Game Awards for more information.
Oh, don't worry. If you give them $1,337 next year, you can vote on them, and they might be live. They've got to December to figure that part out, right? But $1,337 and it'll be live, guys. Write your checks.
Coming soon. And big ups to our elite supporters and those voting members who have believed in giving gamers back their voice from the start. This movement has only just begun. Remember, you guys can find me Monday through Friday at 11 a.m. Central Time.
Okay, so that's really it. Okay, we're gonna look at the FAQs on the money thing here in a second, but I want to look at the comments, right? I love this. I need to sum it up more. Can't wait for next year. No chat replay. Okay, that may not be their fault. If you edit a video post, like Premiere or live stream, it does take away your live chat review, and I did not know that till not that long ago. So, thank you, Real Gamers. Hold on, I gotta do this. Who paid at least $30. There we go. I had to fix that. Metrovania. So yeah, they don't have any Metrovanias. They don't have any DLC, which, to be fair, the other games don't either. They don't have any games for Impact. The categories were so bad. This is how gamers take back their hobbies. It's so weird to me that people think that this is making a difference. You and your subs are clown certified. Oh my god. This was painful to watch. The Indie Game Awards, there was no indies except for Unicorn Overlord, right? I did leave a comment when I first saw this. What did I put? This is the Video Game Awards for people who only play basic AAA games and hilariously bad, but still. I hadn't actually watched it. Okay. Look at Indiana Jones. They went in assuming, yes. Indiana Jones, I have heard everyone singing the praises. I honestly haven't heard. The biggest criticism I have seen is that it's a little boring. It's a little slow, right? It's puzzly. That's the most I've seen. I'm not an Indiana Jones person, but for the most part, I've seen that it is more along the lines of something true to the Indiana franchise. A great example of what Canadians think about American Southern folklore. Easy. The band's up on Cripple Creek. The Wait and the Night That Drove Old Dixie Down, all classics. Wait, but I thought Canadians didn't know anything. Well, to be fair, Canada's not real, but I'm just saying. Hold on, I will show you. Because I am so excited for this game. I think it's going... Oh my god, what is this? South of Midnight is pure DEI woke slop. Oh my god, it's... South of Midnight sucks. I think we watched this guy's video before about Melanie Mac. So he popped up on my... You know how people do like community posts? And I was actually shocked. He's an incredible artist. But I'll show you the game. I'll show you. This is the new one. You guys are awesome.
Whew. It is really picking up out there. Did you pack everything? Mama, this ain't my first hurricane. I know what to do. As long as you didn't forget the flashlights and batteries. Oh, shit, we got 5 minutes.
Oh my
Let's
God.
go.
I love the animation.
Don't mumble. Speak on it. I said we wouldn't be rushed if you didn't waste all that time at the shelter. Now, you want to bring this up right now. I'm just saying. Hazel, please. We might need some help.
I love Hazel's
I might
design,
need some
too.
help. While you're out helping everybody else. Hazel.
Why does my pee smell like wet pennies? Maybe you should get that checked out. Just putting it out there. Just putting it out there.
Is that Hazel? The trailer got swept downstream with Mama in it, and it ain't just about Mama. I'm seeing these things.
My biggest criticism so far from what we've seen is I love that they have a tattoo necklace on her, because I always wear those, by the way. Is the fact that the cutscene doesn't look as much stop motion-y, right? Than what we're seeing in gameplay. Regardless, I'm still soaked.
Who's there?
Up here. You find your mama yet?
A dog and fish. Nope. Ain't no way.
It ain't every day I hear about a new weaver such as yourself.
What are you talking about?
You can't see strong.
No hurricanes, that's right. This is gonna
be able to rescue her mama.
I mean, maybe not my game of the year, but pretty fucking close. I've been looking forward to it for a long time.
This better work.
Amish are allowed to wear chokers? Yes, and I'm not Amish.
You know anything about that creepy old house up on the hill?
Yeah, that was once the home of Hug and Molly.
I love her outfit
Is
there.
Hug and Molly real?
All the stories are real, darling.
Tell me this doesn't look awesome.
Weavers fix things deep down. They mend parts of your soul so ripped you'd forgotten they were ever one piece.
I came all this way to hear your story. The real story, Izzy.
It was complicated. This is grown folks' business. This ain't for you.
I ain't no damn child.
It looks fucking gorgeous. I won't make you sit through the whole thing, even though I have pretty much. I'm excited for it. Gary says I'm gonna play it once it hits Game Pass, and that's one thing that's awesome about it. It's day and date, right? It's day and date. You can. I think what I'm gonna do is get the PC Game Pass, right? And I'm gonna play it literally the first day. The music is great; it's really good. The voice acting great. What we've seen so far of the gameplay looks awesome. Again, my biggest issue is the animation kind of changed from gameplay to cutscenes, but I mean, like, it's really not that bad. We gotta look at hold on, I gotta do this. Where's my display capture? Okay, it's gonna be black for just 1 second. We gotta look at the FAQs when it comes to the Real Game Awards, right? Okay. Because we need to know about I wonder how much he made. I really, really do. Kind of crazy to me. All right. The Green Ribbon is an incredible, fantastic story about a girl wearing a choker that still haunts me to this day. Ooh, now I gotta look it up. It's funny, I was busy during Gamergate, but from what I hear, it was about a creator doing slurp work for favorable articles about her bad game that has turned into women's right in game. Is that close? Okay, I think you're talking about Zoe Quinn, right? The stuff with Zoe Quinn, I know enough about. But yeah, from what you're saying is kind of, I don't know what, does anybody know what game Zoe Quinn made? No, I do know. Hold on. I'm trying to look it up. What game did Zoe, Depression Quest? Is that really what it was called? Okay. So that's a thing. I don't know anything about it. So what I do know about Zoe Quinn, and it still kind of fucked up. She did have accusations about Anti'WoKe, however you say it. And there was accusations out there. Alec ended up taking his life, right? Alec made Night in the Woods. If you've never played that game, you should absolutely check it out. It's an incredible game. That doesn't get a lot of love because it was overshadowed by the situation, by the controversy, so to speak, right? But it did end in his suicide because of the allegations, and that's a fuckered up situation. But Night in the Woods, still a great game. Okay. Why does the Real Game Awards need to charge money? There are a number of reasons, but some of the biggest include creating a level playing field and gatekeeping our hobby. You're not gatekeeping anything. You're not producing anything. If you don't like the Veilguard, don't play Veilguard. If you would rather play Space Marine, play Space Marine. Nobody is stopping you. Like, clearly what you showcased in that Game Award joke was that there were games out there that you enjoyed, that you liked, right? You also showcased that maybe those other games you weren't the target demo for. So that's okay. It's fucking weird. You're fucking weird. Yes, Samuel, that was a whole fucking situation. Still think people should play Night in the Woods, though. Every member vote is valued the same. Okay. If membership was free, the opportunity for bot, fake, and spam accounts to skew the voting process would be much higher. Of course it would be. Of course it would be. But you're not giving everyone a voice if you're charging $30, right? That was very purposeful. You could have charged $9.99. You could have, like, come on now, stop it. I'm not looking to make any money. Oh my God, that is fucking hilarious. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? I'm not looking to make any money. Stop the cap. Stop. You obviously are. Or you wouldn't be doing it. That is the dumbest thing I have read all day. Funniest thing about gatekeeping is that it goes both ways. They gatekeep people out, but they also gatekeep themselves from the greater gaming community. Right. They keep saying real gamers voted on this. No. This was a pay-to-play thing, right? They literally, the irony of it is they had a category that said biggest cash grab, right? And some of those games, again, the upgrade for Last of Us was $10. It was cheaper than to vote on your real game awards. Like, stop it. It's about action and passion. Stop it. I also need to build and maintain the Real Game Awards platform, and everything will happen on an update to this dumpy little website. Smiley face. And most importantly, I want to create physical awards show that you can attend. That costs a lot of money. With that said, become a member. Okay. That production was terrible. You made a shit ton of money. And I'm very curious if we will ever see another one again. I don't know. I'm curious. Kongu said, bullshit, Craig. That production value was not representative of the money you would have gotten. So you clearly pocketed the difference. Easy. I mean, it was so obvious, right? There was no production value. He went to an arcade, did his parts, got his friends to join in. The most expensive thing in all of that was honestly probably that little animation in the beginning. The rest of it was probably free. He probably edited it himself, his friends, I'm sure. I would bet money they did not charge. So, a couple $100 in there? Are we guessing? Probably. Yeah, that's what I'm guessing. When the greater gaming community wants top scars, girl dudes, uggos, and boobless, you can keep the greater to themselves. Okay, well, that's not the greater community, right? That's just not happening. Like, on a rare occasion, it happens. I've never even seen a game with a top scar. Never. It probably exists, but I've never seen it. Does anybody ever played a game that has a top scar on it? And I don't know what else you're on about. I've never even heard, like, I've seen pronouns. I know people get mad about pronouns, but top scars, never seen that. Why is there only an annual Dragon Age Veilguard? Okay, I wondered about that. Again, I haven't played Dragon Age. I'm not super interested in it. That's one game out of thousands that came out last year. Like, even if you're talking AAA hundreds, it's one game. It's like less than 1%. And it probably had something to do with the creator. And Kongu says this, right? Veilguard had top scar options, right? Wasn't mandatory. It was an option. It's really, really easy to just not pick it. Like, it's really, really easy. Just don't pick it. I'm not picking up the game personally. It's not my type of game. So I'm not gonna bitch about it. Why is there, so there's only annual memberships? Oh my god, now that it's over, you have to do an annual membership? Are you fucking kidding me? This guy is such a scam artist. Holy fucking shit. Oh my god. Wow. To avoid an influx of people acting in bad faith during voting period. Are you serious? You have to pay for a whole fucking year so people don't only vote or pay for December and vote, right? Wow. That is so fucked up. Mo, thank you so much for the peach. I hope you are well. That is so fucked up. The last thing anyone wants is a bunch of people coming in for a month and skewing the voting process and then bolting, never to be heard from again. No, you're a fucking scam artist. This is the worst I've seen. Holy shit. You have to pay for so it's more than okay, we gotta. How much is it a year? Oh, I gotta know. Oh. So, charging is the gatekeeping. But also, at the same time, you have to gatekeep the whole year. Oh my God. And you have to pay $30 just to vote. Hold on, I'm looking right now to see the options. That is fucking wild to me. That is crazy. That is terrible. I'm sorry, that's terrible. If somebody is okay, all right. What is the member revenue going towards? Let's see. This is not meant to be a money-making venture for anyone. Bullshit. That production value made it very simple and very clear that this was a money-making adventure. Come on now. Veilguard is okay, but I'd wait for it to drop in price. Again, I heard David Jaffe talk about it. He said he really liked it. I don't know that I've seen like a whole lot of positive about it. But Empaz, good morning. Robert, can you get that tip by chance? Wow. I'm still shocked at the you have to buy the year thing. That's fucking crazy. So he says he's not trying to make money. Bullshit. All membership revenue will go towards producing the show, both virtual and physical. So it was a pre-recorded. It was literally a pre-recorded premiere. Stop it. Venue rental, travel, etc. None of that happened. But, oh, Empause. Craig explains here. Oh my God. It's a 30-minute video. Alright. I'll watch it after. But thank you so much. I will watch it though. Just for you, Empause. I don't want to hear the excuses. You're not letting gamers... Like, I'm going to listen. I'm not saying that. But I can already tell you what he's going to say. It's gatekeeping. It's, you have to buy a year's worth so people, right, don't just join in December to vote. Like, they're not even going to give you a thank you until you pay $1,337 a year to suggest, nominate, vote, and you are listed as a sponsor. You are not listed as a sponsor until you pay them $1,300. This, if you don't think this is a scam, I have an island to sell you. I'm just saying. Crazy. The reality is that these things cost money. That I have no doubt about, right? Again, that animation in the beginning alone probably cost a couple hundred, maybe $1,000. I don't know how he got it done or anything like that. That cost some money. Other than that, there was nothing in that. All right, let's even be generous here. Let's be generous. Maybe he rented out that arcade for the day to record. All right? Couple $100 there. Maybe he paid somebody to edit. Couple $100 there. At the most, being super fucking generous here, I'm thinking between $1,000 and $1,500, which I'm sure he probably edited. What? Apparently they earned $20K. Okay. Again, that's apparently, allegedly, but I feel kind of bad for the people that gave him money. Like, I kind of do. Because you make somebody feel like they're making a difference when they don't have anything else. It's a form of weird manipulation that is really, really, really not okay. Like, you make people feel like they're grabbing the game industry and making a difference. You're not. You're just having fun. And there's nothing wrong with having fun at these kind of things, right? Like, I think these award shows when YouTubers do it are fun. They're, like I said, I've done them in the past. I think they're cool, right? But what you're doing here is really kind of shitty. You're taking money from people that I hopefully had the extra money to do it, right? But at the end of the day, you manipulated them by using their feelings of fear of losing the game industry or anger at the industry over games like Dustborn, right? It's kind of fucked up. Okay, so here's what he earned. Craig raised over $25K. He had 11 people pay the $1,300. 333 pay 30, and the unknown amount of 150s. So $25K. Dude's sitting pretty. Mo says, Trish scams me every day because she loves the peaches. I do. I scam Mo. Exclusively Mo, though. Not everybody else. Just Mo. I can't really knock people spending their money as they see fit. No, I don't knock them. I just kind of feel bad for them. Right? Like, they clearly showcased a lot of good games out there. Are you really mad? Like, honestly. Are you really mad that every single game wasn't tailor-made to you? That's what's so weird to me, is I'm very, very picky, right? When it comes to what I play. And I'll start a game and I'll not finish it. And I'll start a game and I'll not finish it. And I'll start a game and I'll play it for 2 hours and I'll hate it. I'm very picky with what I play. Because I know there are games out there that I'm their key demo, right? Like Marvel Rivals. Like fucking Infinity Nikki. Like nobody else in the community is playing that. I fucking love that game. Both free-to-play games. I'm not upset about either one of... This is just weird. I do feel bad for them. I do feel bad that they were kind of manipulated in that way. The fact that everyone is dumb enough to spend an already overpriced $30 is astounding. And, like, you could probably get, go on Steam with $30. You're going to be able to find maybe 2 games that you like. Maybe 1. You're going to be able to find something, for sure, right? Early access they had on there, right? They didn't have it on there, but it would clearly win. Fields of Mystery, $15. Fucking me and Steph have been talking about Stardew like it's our job. $15. Marvel Rivals, free. Not every game needs to be tailor-made for you. Everything should be tailored to me. More boobs, less clothing. Okay, but what if it's pixel, right? What if it's a different animation? What if it's something like Hollow Knight, right? Release Silksong, just saying. There are games that don't even have women in them. They're all magical creatures, right? So, like, it's so weird to me. They get mad that games have easy modes that just don't play it on easy. Wait, huh? They get mad that games have easy modes. Just don't play it on easy. Right? Okay, I see what you're saying. Yeah, that's really dumb. That's really dumb. Like, they want every game to be FromSoft, right? No, I'm good with not happening. Oh my god, what a fucking scam. What a fucking scam. I feel bad for. I am gonna watch that video, but I think he's pretty much lost all benefit of the doubt after watching that, right? The Witcher 1, 2, and 3 are like $13 on Steam right now. Exactly. $30 could get you a lot on Steam. What are you doing? Oh my fucking god, I saw a guy bitch and moan that Doom the Dark Age has an easy mode when Doom is known for having a can I play daddy mode. Tourist. That's my favorite new word, right? Because it's so befitting. It's so befitting. You have no idea what you're talking about, right? So just stop. Like, I'll bitch. I bitch a lot about Mortal Kombat, but I still love it. I still need to get Floyd. I'm so mad about that. Like, I have a really good walkthrough of it. I just haven't done it. Because Nikki Infinity got an update. Shut the fuck up. I don't care. It's fun. Anyways, I'm going to wrap up for the day. But that was kind of fun. I do feel bad. I do feel bad for those people. But I guess it's their money. I can still feel bad for them, though. $30 gets you a 12-pack and a bag of weed. That's what I'm saying. Priorities, James. Priorities. All right, guys. I will see you next time.